Okay. Picture this. You've got this great idea, right?
Yeah.
Maybe a story, could be a project, something you really care about.
Yeah.
But then when it's actually time to do it, write or paint or whatever the energy, that spark, maybe the motivation,
Yeah.
it's just gone. Does that sound familiar?
Oh, absolutely. It's like the classic challenge for anyone trying to make something new, isn't it? Especially when you don't have a boss breathing down your neck or a hard deadline.
Exactly.
How do you find that push inside yourself day after day when, life's busy throwing everything else at you?
Yeah, exactly. And that's pretty much what we want to explore in this cover-to-cover look today. We're looking at different perspectives from people who, wrestle with this constantly,
Right.
writers.
Right.
Our mission, sort of, is to dig out some practical wisdom, maybe find those less obvious tricks, see if we can uncover a bit of the, magic they use.
It's fascinating, really, how different the approaches are. There's definitely no single silver bullet. No. In fact, some of the most effective ways sound, almost boring at first.
Boring. Like, wasn't there one writer who compared writing to brushing your teeth?
Yes, exactly that. It's this idea that, it's not about waiting for some lightning bolt of inspiration. It's just non-negotiable, part of the day, like hygiene. You don't skip brushing your teeth because you don't feel like it, right?
Well, hopefully not.
Right, you just do it. So the idea is treat the creative work like that, almost like a chore, not some mystical calling you need permission for. Just show up.
That actually sounds kind of freeing. Takes the pressure off needing to feel inspired 24/7.
It can be.
But, okay, what about the flip side? Surely it can't all be just drudgery and showing up.
No, absolutely not. While that routine is super important for some, others are really driven by external goals.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, like finishing a book for a deadline, needing the money to keep writing, wanting another contract. Those are very real, very powerful motivators.
Right.
Like one person said, sometimes the best motivation is just wanting not to go back to your old day job.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. Fear the 9 to 5, a strong engine indeed. But it's not only external pressures, is it? What about the internal pull?
Exactly. That genuine love for the craft, the pure satisfaction of seeing a story take shape, or just wanting to get better or needing to clear those ideas out of your head for the next one.
Ah, so it's like a creative pressure cooker inside.
Kind of, yeah. A different kind of fuel.
So we've got routine, external carrots and sticks, and that internal fire.
Yeah.
But life gets messy, right? Kids, laundry, chaos. How do people actually juggle this?
Yeah, this is where it gets really practical. Some people talk about, pretty radical prioritization.
Like the writer getting up at 4:30 a.m.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Just to grab a couple of hours before anyone else is even stirring.
4:30 a.m. Wow, okay, that's beyond dedication. That's like choosing writing over sleep. Does that risk burnout?
Well, it's definitely not for everyone, and it really shows the trade-offs, doesn't it? For her, the key insight was creative work had to be essential, like eating, housework, social stuff, even sleep sometimes. They took a backseat. But importantly, other perspectives really stress the need to step away sometimes.
Okay, the counterpoint, like taking mental health breaks, or what one person called needing time just to play.
Precisely. Knowing that pushing through isn't always the answer, sometimes giving yourself permission to just stop, recharge, maybe read something great, or just goof off.
Right.
It can be strategic.
Okay.
It's about not beating yourself up when it's not working and trusting that stepping back helps you return with fresh eyes.
So the play isn't really a distraction then. It's part of the work in a weird way.
It absolutely can be. Yeah, inspiration often shows up when you relax, Reading, talking to people, sometimes even reading something truly awful and thinking, okay, I could definitely do better than that.
Huh. Yeah, that can work too. And didn't some mention keeping the story alive in their head, even when not typing, letting it simmer?
Mm-hmm. It becomes this ongoing internal thing. And, finally, a lot of people mentioned how their motivation changes over their career.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it might start as needing to escape a job, then shift to wanting to sustain this life they've built, and then maybe later it grows into wanting to help others, mentoring, paying it forward.
Wow, okay. That journey adds a whole other layer of meaning, doesn't it? From just surviving to contributing.
It really does, yeah.
So for you listening, what's the takeaway here? Motivation clearly isn't just one thing. It's built from routine. Sometimes it's driven by necessity, sometimes by passion.
Enabled by tough choices, refreshed by breaks, and that playtime we mentioned.
Right, and nurtured by community and seeing your purpose evolve.
So which of these clicks with you? Does that brushing your teeth idea feel like a relief or just another chore? Do you need that external push, or is it more the internal spark for you?
Yeah. Could scheduling playtime actually make you more productive? What perspective here feels like a genuinely new way to think about getting your own stuff done?
And maybe here's a final thought to mull over. If finding that creative drive means sometimes you have to treat it like, I don't know, basic maintenance,
Or consciously choose it over the vacuuming?
or even actively schedule time to play when you feel completely stuck,
Hmm.
what does that tell you about the real value you put on your creative work? What does making that kind of space really mean?